In this video I'm going to be showing how to transfer a voice memo from your iPhone to Audacity to edit the voice memo from the iPhone's M4A format to a more universal MP3 format that you could send out. So this is iTunes, and this is the original file from my iPhone. I've transferred it over to iTunes, and then the first thing I need to do is I'll go into preferences and go to here, import settings, and then import using wave encoder. Click OK, make sure that's going on. Then when you right click on the file name, you'll get an option create wave version. So normally you'd click on this create wave version and it will transform your M4A file into a wave file. I've already done that here, so I'm going to just show you this is what happens after it's done. I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to drag it down into Audacity. It's going to give me a little dialogue here. I don't need to make a copy of the file, it's fine. Read the file directly from the original, just hit OK. Gives me a waveform here. If I play a little bit, there's some garbage. Alright, I want to play. Setting up, getting ready to play, but I don't want to play from there, I want to play from maybe here. Here we go, F, 1, 2. Let's try this part. F, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So in this particular case, I'm using a file that is a recording of the high school jazz band doing the solo section for a piece of music that we're performing. And I want to create the rhythm section background so that the soloists can take it home and practice on their own at home, practice their solos. So I've edited this down. F, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And the solo section goes through here, and I know it ends around here, so I'll take a listen. And so that's the end of the solo section. I can maybe cut a little bit off there. Just same thing, I highlight a section and press the delete key. Then this end part, I don't want it to just be so abrupt, so I'm going to highlight a section. I'm going to go up to Effect, and I'm going to click Fade Out. And now you'll hear that it fades the sound down over the time that I've highlighted. If I wanted a slower fade, I would select a much longer bit and it would slowly fade down here like this. Or if you run a really quick fade, you just select a little small bit and it goes shoop, and it goes down real quick. So that's how you edit that with the fade out. You just highlight and delete sections, highlight and give effects to them. One thing now that I need to do is export the selection, so I'm going to go click down here to export. It's going to give me a dialog here. What I want to do is save as type, and it gives me a bunch of choices. I want to choose MP3. One thing that's important to know in Audacity is the first time you choose to export an MP3 file, then you need to download a codec. So there'll be a little dialog that pops up here when you want to do it. It says you need to download this thing. I think it's called the LAME, L-A-M-E encoder. It'll pop it up. There'll be a little link. You can click on the link. It'll take you to an external website, and you'll download that file. It'll ask you where you want to save it. I suggest you save it in your Audacity directory. And then once you've done that, go back to Audacity, go through this process again to File, Export, and then it'll ask you to locate that file. Once you locate it and select it, then Audacity knows where it is forever and ever, unless you move the file or something like that. So you won't need to do that process again. But in this case, you can say like solo rehearsal track. Good spelling would be nice. And then I can click save. These are MP3 ID3 tags that you can use to put information in if you need to. I don't need to do that right now. Now it's exporting my file, and voila, it's done. You go to where you saved it, you open it up, and it's an MP3.